Hello and welcome to Thái Nguyên News. I'm Lê Hương. Now the headlines. Progress of Phổ Yên Town establishment. Thái Nguyên preserves, restores and promotes the value of ATK revolutionary zone. Building and promoting brand names, the goal of Thái Nguyên enterprises. On the 21st of April, Permanent Steering Committee on Making Phổ Yên District an industrial town by 2015 met to monitor the progress of Phổ Yên Town and its growth establishment project. To date, Phổ Yên has reached 9 of 9 standards of town establishment regulations. In relation to the 7th standard of urban infrastructure construction system, Phổ Yên district was assessed to have satisfied 20 of 30 criteria, and the 4 other standards will be completed in late 2014 to early 2015. The project of Phổ Yên Town and its growth was established by Phổ Yên District People's Committee. Accordingly, Phổ Yên Town will consist of 4 wards and 14 communes in the natural area of approximately 26,000 hectares and a population of over 158,600 people. Currently, Phổ Yên District proposed to Thái Nguyên Department of Construction a detailed planning of the 4 wards of Ba Hang, Bãi Bông, Bắc Sơn and Đồng Tiến. At the meeting, the members of the Permanent Steering Committee analyzed the difficulties and advantages in the process of implementing the project and made the comments and suggestions to the proposer. Concluding the meeting, the chairman appreciated the efforts and results of the implementation of the Resolution No. 2 of the Standing Party Provincial Committee on Phổ Yên Town Establishment 2015. In the coming time, the Steering Committee and Phổ Yên District need to implement more drastic measures to complete and ensure the schedule of the proposed plan. On the 22nd of April, Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee held a conference to plan the preservation, restoration and promotion of the ATK revolutionary zone in Thái Nguyên Province. Vice Chairwoman Ma Thị Nguyệt spearheaded the meeting. At the conference, the Thái Nguyên Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism as the investor and Vietnam Architecture and Planning Joint Stock Company presented the importance of having a general planning to preserve, restore and promote the value of ATK revolutionary zone in Thái Nguyên Province. The participants analyzed, evaluated, and clarified further the issues of planning tasks such as research scope, the specification of the region of ATK, connectivity between ATK Thái Nguyên and other localities with an emphasis on promoting the preservation of traditional values associated with the promotion of socio-economic, tourism development, and cultural identity preservation in each locality. Furthermore, the title of the project and priorities were identified with more evidence and scientific basis for additional planning content. Speaking at the conference, the Vice Chairwoman required the investor and consultant to take into consideration the additional problems given by the representatives of the specialized agencies and the local authority. She also requested the consultant to continue providing legal basis, keep track with other approved central and local projects to ensure the consistency with the general plan, and soon complete the general planning for submission to the central government and functional department for approval in the soonest possible time. On the 21st of April, Đại Từ District held a conference to establish an agreement on compensation and support mechanism for clearance in the areas affected by the operation of Núi Pháo project. Vice Chairman Đặng Viết Thuần presided the conference.
The compensation for site clearance of Núi Pháo projects is implemented in Đại Từ District since 2005 in an area of nearly 880 hectares with 3,000 affected households. To date, it has received land clearance from 2,700 households, reaching 94.71% of its total area. The amount of compensation fee for over 2,600 households is nearly 1,370 billion Vietnam dongs. In the process of clearing acquisition, problems arise, particularly in the mechanisms of compensation and support for households that are affected by dust, noise, and water pollution. These issues are thoroughly discussed. After the discussion, participants proposed solutions to solve these problems on support incentives, compensation, and resettlement areas. The Vice Chairman concluded the conference by stressing that in order to thoroughly solve these problems, should establish a working group to examine the quality of compensated construction, strictly deal with the deliberate and strictly construction of some households in the area. He also said that the Board of Clearance should develop a detailed plan, specifically from now until the end of the year, to be active in the work. Also, Núi Pháo Company needs to increase coordination with local authorities, enhance its responsibility to implement the site commitment, plan and report activities to local authorities, and regularly report to the Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee.
Last April 21st, Thái Nguyên City organized a conference to summarize 3 years of implementing the program of building new rural areas in the period 2011-2015 and announced the detailed plan for 2014-2015 period.
3 years after implementing the program of building new rural areas, all 9 communes of Thái Nguyên City finished the 2 projects of building new rural areas and enhanced production to raise the income of residents. In order to support the project, Thái Nguyên City promulgated some policies to help its residents in approaching and applying modern agricultural science and technologies to raise the economic value. Besides, infrastructures including electricity systems, roads, schools, and healthcare stations were built and upgraded. Counter rules were created and strictly followed. Relying on that, a large number of Thái Nguyên residents could easily upload necessary social services, ameliorating their living conditions. The total capital invested in the 3 years of implementation is more than 175 billion Vietnam dongs. Now, Thái Nguyên City is striving to have 4 communes satisfying all 19 criteria of new rural areas this year, and 1 more commune in 2015. Concluding the conference, Vice Chairman of Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee Đặng Viết Thuần directed Thái Nguyên City to continuously propagandize the importance of building new rural areas, industrialization and modernization. He also hoped that Thái Nguyên City would finish the projects by 2015.
To build, develop, and manage a strong brand name is not an easy task because it does not stop at the brand name that was already registered a trademark, but also a long way of development with the client's rigorous evaluation. On the occasion of Vietnam Brand Names Day, the 20th of April, let's take a look at the development of some businesses in Thái Nguyên province.
Currently, the economic difficulties cause hundreds of enterprises to go bankrupt and many other businesses to go on recession. More than ever, businesses must seriously focus on brand name building and enhance competitiveness through product quality and services. Tân Cương Hoàng Bình Tea John Stock Company is an example. This company has a strong brand name since it built. It has been around dynamically a long time. However, the current brand name of Tân Cương Hoàng Bình is being imitated or worse, copied. The company is trying to find ways to protect their brand name that took them a long time and tremendous energy to build. Presently, the brand name of Tân Cương Hoàng Bình Tea is strengthened with a good reputation in the market. We have also started to detect products with counterfeit brand name of Tân Cương Hoàng Bình Tea, a measure for us to protect our brand name. Dũng Tân Gemstone Picture Co. Limited is a new enterprise, but the company set up specific strategies to build its brand name. Quality is the first priority, together with thoughtful service attitude, clear after-sale policies. The manufacturing process of the product is publicized at all stages by skilled artisans. In the process of brand name, businesses in Thái Nguyên province are very appreciative of the role of communications through media channels that help them advertise their products effectively. Of course, the media is the most effective tool that supports branding. No matter how good your services or products are, if your consumers still do not know about them, your brand name cannot be built and developed strongly. The development of a brand name increasingly boosts the ties between customers and the products or services to create a sense of loyalty. The soul of the brand name is the core of values, trust, and experience for the customers. Establishment, protection, and promotion of the brand is the objective of many businesses in Thái Nguyên province.
That concludes our program today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.